right, welcome back, everybody. Sorry about the little delay. We had to get stuff up and running. We have the second round of our 8-ball A division here. We got Rick, who is breaking, versus Jeremiah. I'm going to try and say his name. I should have got it before I started. Hoekstra. Not going to give the nickname that he gave me earlier for you folks at home. But if you know Jeremiah, it was a pretty elaborate nickname. Not one for the booth, though. All right. Rick starting us off with stripes. This is our first game, second round of the men's A division. Or it might be mixed A division, second round. I don't think got enough of a roll on that one. So Jeremiah is coming to the table for the first time this match. Racing to 5, 8 balls a game. It's like Jeremiah representing Sussex Bull. Sure, Brian Hallelujah Hollenbeck would be happy to see that. So Jeremiah on solids here. Table is not really opened up for him here. He's got some work to do. 3, 7, and 5 are all clustered together. I think he's saying that the 4 goes past the 10. Or he's just trying to follow the 6 or play safe. Okay, so good play. Doesn't really leave a whole lot for Rick to work with.
Must have worked out. Who's playing? We got Rick and Jeremiah.
Rick.
Ames?
I'm not sure how to say their last names, but we got Rick Ili and Jeremiah Hoekstra. Not sure.
What was that? You can tell me over here. Well, I didn't. Is it a question?
I was trying to pronounce their names. I couldn't.
Oh, yeah.
I got Chris next to me. He's trying to get caught up on the match here. All right, so Rick fires. All right, so it looks like Jeremiah's little safety is going to pay off here because now the table's looking pretty open for him. And they're still a little tight. But we got Jeremiah stepping to the booth.
So PBR, man, that's a pretty good idea. It's tough to commentate on one, but we could probably commentate on both. We have the Masters playing on table 2. We have the A's, Rick and Jeremiah, playing on table 1. You okay with that?
Yeah, I'm good with that. Is that Sean?
That is Sean Henning.
Sean Henning? Yeah. Who's he playing? And what are they playing? They're playing 10 ball.
Gary Voska.
Okay.
And I believe the winner of that plays John Fields. I'll have to look at the bracket, but I know John's sitting comfortably waiting. We might have a tiebreaker here because those that follow the King of the Hill series know that Sean, you know, he beat Little John. And then in the tournament here, John just focused, bared down, and beat Sean Henning. So if they meet back up for the finals, this is going to be a great match. It's going to be kind of a tiebreaker in my mind.
A repeat of King of the Hill. I like it.
Yeah, like a grudge match. And I did talk to John, and he is seeing it as a grudge match. I mean, it's going to be all business. I feel we're going to see John Fields as the John Fields we all remember.
Well, Jeremiah taking advantage of this open rack. I think he's going to be out here. Just follow his 5 a little bit, get on the 1. Then we'll have the 8. But yeah, so folks at home, this is going to be a little difficult to commentate on two matches. On table 2, we got our Masters. Is that the Masters over there? Masters 10 ball?
Yeah, that's the Masters 10 ball.
And they're playing for what? Third place? Second place?
Yeah, I believe the loser of this will take third. I'll bring up the bracket. And as
Okay.
PBR Man mentioned, they're buddies with Gary. Gary's a super nice guy. I was talking to him earlier. I've known him for about 4 years now. Always a real nice guy, and he's a great player.
All right. Nice out there by Jeremiah to take the first rack. Make it 1-0 race to 5. I wish we could know what the score is. Looks like Sean's about to take the 10 ball. Take down a game here.
Yeah, I'm going to pull that up.
Oh, does the score populate on the app?
It does.
Wow. Technology is an amazing thing, folks.
Yeah, I was right. Okay, so it's Sean Henning versus Gary Voska on table 2. The winner of that will play John Fields. The score in that match on table 2 is 1-0, Sean Henning. And that is a race to...
Okay, so that must have been their first game then. They caught the tail end of the first game. So table 1 is 1-0, Sean. And I'm sorry, table 2 is Sean 1-0. Table 1 is Jeremiah, who is breaking right now on table 1. Man, my head's going to explode trying to commentate two matches. It's hard to commentate on one match.
Well, we'll just give score updates on table 2. We don't have to focus too much on that. I mean, people know what they're seeing.
My head's still going to explode, though.
You just got to take a few seconds before you say anything and make sure. Is that right?
Well, I always talk first, ask questions later.
That's typically how it happens. Got Kendall getting some shirts for Sean Gretzky.
Sean? Oh, they must have... It's hard to see the balls on the... I think he's on a 3 ball. Trying to get on his 4 ball on table 2.
When they're racking, we can always switch to that and maybe stay there a little bit and come back. Whatever you want. You know?
Richard Billings. I play with Jeremiah every Friday night at the Carom Room, and I also play with Sean all the time around the Madison and Friday nights at the Carom Room. Yeah, I know. I'm aware of Sean. I've seen Sean play before. I have not seen or heard of Jeremiah. But Jeremiah's looking good. He started off pretty good. Made a really smart decision on his first shot, which is always hard to do. You want to drop a ball. He had a ball to drop, but he played safe and hit his opponent's ball in. And it paid off for him because his opponent really had nothing after. And Jeremiah ended up taking the first rack. And Sean Henning took the first rack down on table 2.
Yeah, over on table 2, they're playing for $700, guaranteed $480. And for the life of me, I don't know what the race is. It's not listed. Let's say 8. I'll go find out.
What place? So is that second or third place guaranteed?
Third place. So it's last 3 people in the tournament.
Gotcha. So the winner is going to go face John P. in the finals?
John Fields, yeah. Little John.
Yep.
Yep, John won the hot seat, so he's waiting. So, yeah, right now we're looking at, the last 3
Sean
players.
is looking pretty strong over there on table 2. He's
he's
running through balls here. All right, Rick back to the table on stripes. On table 1, playing safe. So I like that shot there by Rick on table 1. Look at that shot Sean just made. Get on his 10 ball. Really sweet looking. So it looks like 2-0 over there on table 2. Sean in the lead.
Oh, Richard Billings, you got to contact Mason Cook on Facebook. He handles the list for the King of the Hill.
Yeah, for Jesters, Knights, get a hold of Mason. It's Koch. You'll find him on Facebook, and then send him a private message. And it might take a while for him to respond to you, but he will put you on the list right away.
Yeah, for those that maybe don't know, Mason's heading out to Europe to play in a Predator Open. Big tournament.
We might have to have someone take over the list while he's gone, actually.
Well, the good thing about the Knights is it's probably a good few months out.
Yeah.
I'd be guessing. I know Jesters is a pretty long line. Knights is a little shorter. Queens, we're always looking for queens and kings to challenge the best.
I'm trying to get my wife to sign up for the Queens.
Yeah, why not? I mean,
she doesn't want to be on the internet wave, I guess. I don't know. She plays good.
Does she play better than you?
Everybody plays better than me. What are you talking about?
Well, we got to get you on Jesters then as well. It's a lot of fun. You get a little nervous. People are talking about you, and you're on the stream. Sometimes there's 200, 300 people watching. You're like, man, I just don't want to miss this easy shot, And you do, and you get over it. It's not for everybody, but I mean, I'll tell you, it's got to be the next step in playing better pool is getting over that nerve factor.
Yeah, the more you play, the more you lose the nerves, especially the more tournament. I mean, the more tournaments you play, more nerves go away. But as you make your way up in tournaments, though, the farther you get, then the nerves start creeping back. All right, so Jeremiah over on table 1. Got a pretty tough shot coming up here. Oh, I didn't think he could see the 7. He was able to see it.
Appreciate it, PBR and friends. Seen you guys on the stream a lot. Feel free to head over to YouTube and cast that to your big screen TVs at wherever you're watching, and like and subscribe.
Yeah, our Facebook viewers out there, let us know in the chat room if you were just watching about 15, 20 minutes ago in the match when it got to about, I think, the 9 ball, and you probably lost a feed. That 9 and 10 ball decided the match. Let us know if it cut out on you, because over on Facebook, you only get 8 hours, and then we have to restart. Yeah, Richard Billings. Yeah, Bruce Almighty. I gave Bruce Almighty that nickname because he had a pretty good run on our Knights division, and actually he had a match up here yesterday on the stream. And if you want to sign up, all you got to do is contact Mason Cook. That's Koch on Facebook. Just send him a private message. If you can't do that, if you are not on Facebook, just call them at Apple, ask to speak with Kendall Cook or Mason Cook, and I'm sure they'll get you on the list. And that's the best way.
Yeah, Richard, let us know. I mean, honestly, if you just hop over to Facebook and search for Mason, Stone Mason, Mason Cook, send him a Facebook message.
I think Bruce Almighty is already signed up again for the Knights.
Yeah, Bruce knows how to do it.
Yeah.
I don't believe anyone beat Bruce. He just disappeared.
No, so I commentated every one of his matches, and then when I went up to Derby City, that's when he lost.
Oh, he did?
He
okay.
did, yeah.
It was a heck of a run.
Yeah, it was like 7 or 8 weeks in a row that he had. Pretty good run. I think it's the longest we've had on the Knights, to tell you the truth. Most runs are only 2 or 3 weeks. And Bruce was definitely one that was there for a while.
Yeah, and Richard, you can always have Bruce send a message for you. Just make sure you include your full name, Fargo, phone number.
So Dusty, table 2, I think the score right now is 2-0 Sean Henning.
Correctamundo.
Sean sitting in the seat. And who's he playing again?
Gary Vasca.
Gary Vasca.
And you guys can go over to CompuSport, Google it, and you can bring up the brackets. And if you bring up the mixed master 10-ball bracket, you'll see the scores live. That's all I'm doing. I'm just looking at my phone using the CompuSport app.
Jason Gibbs, that's right. That's who took down Bruce.
Ah, okay.
I think, is Jason still in the
I'm not
Knights?
sure.
Can't
I'm
remember.
not sure. Yeah, I've been kind of. So we switched the King of the Hill to Friday, and I believe there's this neat special where Kings can get a free hotel room Friday night. So we're trying to reach out and get better players from, maybe a little bit further distance to come out to the Mad Apple in Appleton. And then they have a place to stay. Now, when it was on Sunday, a lot of people had excuses. Oh, I can't. I gotta work. Yeah. So now you can come Friday, you get a free hotel room, and you can win yourself $250. I don't know. There's no excuse.
Yeah, free hotel room, and it's at the Clarion. You can see him in the upper right corner, a sponsor of the stream. Very nice hotel. Just had a bunch of rooms redone, refurbished, like 75 rooms or something like that, all redone, brand new.
Yeah, it's connected to the Mad Apple, which is a great place for a meal, scratch kitchen, as well as a pool hall.
So the food at the Mad Apple is awesome. If you're there, get the jalapeno poppers.
Oh, yeah.
They're just amazing.
Everything is made from scratch. I mean, even the dressings. It's CompuSport, Matt. Just Google CompuSport.
It's an app. You got to use the app.
Well, they have a website as well. So you can use the website or the app. It works on iPhone, works on Android. CompuSport.
All right, so what's going over on table 2?
Yeah, he's just business as usual.
I think
he really had to fly that out there. Didn't get the right English he wanted, but I don't think this is going to bother Gary.
No, he's good. Gary's on his 10, especially with the valley pockets. All right, and over on table 1, Rick coming back to the table.
All right, that makes it Sean Henning 2, Gary Vasca 1 on table 2. The score for table 1 is on screen.
Yeah, table 1 is the one we have up. And Rick is on stripes, and he looks pretty good here to get out, I think. As long as that stripe up by the 7 ball goes past, I think he's good. Take a look really quick on the overhead. I think that's a 10 ball. Does it go by the 7? It looks like it may or may not. No, I don't think it does. Yeah, so he's going to have to play the 10 in the upper right corner.
Oh, yeah, it's 8 ball. Took me a while to figure that one out, huh?
Oh, yeah, so they are playing 8 ball on table 1, 10 ball on table 2. That's how we do it here in the booth. We multitask games and everything. Yeah, there's no 15 in 10 ball or 13.
Yeah, I thought there was a mistake.
Okay, they have the wrong balls out there. Ooh, I don't even think he got the right angle he wanted on the 10.
But he tied up the 5.
Yep, 5's tied up. But I think he can get at it. Drawn back on the 7 here. Over on table 2, Gary's back up. Looks like he just played a push shot there, I think. Michael Parker, absolutely right. They do have a baker there with some amazing cookies. I think they have the world's famous snickerdoodle, which I haven't had the snickerdoodle yet. I've not had one.
Yeah, I like the chicken tenders.
Chicken tenders. Talking
Yeah,
about baked goods.
I don't like baked goods. I like chicken tenders. Well, I mean, it's a scratch kitchen, so they
Yeah.
start with fresh chicken, and they make everything from scratch. Barbecue sauce, the ranch, all of it.
Oh, Sean just missed a 2-ball there. Ball in hand. Over on table 2.
That will be foul number 1. They are playing 3-foul rule on table 2.
So did Jeremiah just take down game 2 over on table 1? Think he did. Yeah.
He's heading for the automated tablet.
Wow, that's almost instant feedback. As soon as he touched it, the score updated.
Yeah, the technology we have here, it's NASA.
Did you just say it was NASA?
Yeah, NASA quality technology.
Well, the booth looks like NASA. Like if I was in a space shuttle or something. Lots of buttons for me to press.
Aren't you just glad that you don't have to keep score anymore? I mean,
Yes.
that's got to be a huge improvement.
I was pretty proud of my score keeping abilities. I always used to get aggravated when I saw the score not updated. And then I realized how hard it actually is to score and commentate because you get lost in the game.
Well, there's nothing worse than a commentator saying, I think it's 3. It might be 4, over and over and over for an hour and a half.
Yeah.
No offense.
Yeah, I absolutely love the electronic scoreboard controlled by the players because then if the score is messed up, you know whose fault it is?
Yeah, it's on them.
It's on them, as it should be. Rick White is a fan of the prime rib at the Mad Apple.
Oh, yeah, that's good stuff. The salmon is really good, too. That'd
I
probably
see-
be my second best.
I see a lot of people eating that up at League, the salmon.
Yeah, I mean, they cook it perfectly, and it's a little less expensive than the prime rib these days, but, I mean, it's worth every penny.
I've never been a fan of prime rib. When I was in the service, that was kind of the dish to get at
Yeah.
a professional dinner was prime rib. I just never I love ribeye steak.
Yeah, ribeye. Now,
I love it.
You're right.
It's the same thing, but it's just the way prime rib is prepared.
Yeah, I think if you don't have a lot of teeth, you get the prime rib.
Yeah.
Otherwise, you get the ribeye, maybe the New York.
All right, we got Gary over here shooting on the 6th ball, I think. Gets on the 7.
Hey, Glenn, how you doing? Yeah, cheese curds are amazing too. And you never know what you're going to get. Are they going to be white or are they going to be yellow?
Glenn, that's a good name. His just is spelled a little differently than mine.
There we go. Michael Parker knows.
Ribeye, boom.
Yeah.
So on table 2, did Gary take down that last rack? Yeah, he did 2-1. So it's 2-1 over on table 2 right now. Looks like it's about to get tied up 2-2.
And then you just do. Pretty cool. If I'm not up there and you want. Yeah.
Gary on the 10 ball. Table 2, drops it, ties it. Score now is 2-2. Back over to table 1. We have Jeremiah.
Fun fact, in all the matches that Sean Henning and Gary Voska have played, Sean is 59% win.
Oh, so they're neck and neck pretty much.
Neck and neck.
Yeah, does it say how many times they've played? Because if they only played 3 times, I mean.
Yeah, I mean, that was the past 5 years, and what are the odds that you end up in the same bracket? Same, unless you make it to the finals every time.
Jeremiah shooting on solids. They look pretty open right now.
They played 2 matches with, X amount of games. So they're neck and neck. Sean's slightly favored.
All right, how's Jeremiah getting on this 8-ball? Over on table 1, I think he's going to try and pull it up table, take the 8 down in the bottom right corner, or just float if the 8 goes past that 11. See what he does. Oh, wow, he drew it back and is taking the 8 all the way down. It's another way to do it. So Jeremiah starts out strong, taking a 3-game lead in a race to 5. So Rick's got to do something quick here if he wants to get back in it. Again, this is round 2 in the men's 8-ball A division over on table 1. And we're playing for 3rd place.
Yeah. Over on table 2, well, the loser will have 3rd. The winner will have guaranteed 2nd.
Yeah, and that's the Masters division, I believe.
Nice looking payout. Table 2, the loser takes home $480. The winner is guaranteed $700.
How much we get to take home?
Nothing. You get a T-shirt.
I'll take it.
Maybe a snickerdoodle.
I was saying earlier, I've still yet to. Have you had a snickerdoodle?
Yeah.
Never had one.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
I hear people talking about them all the time.
I mean, I prefer the oatmeal raisin, personally, but snickerdoodle's okay.
All right, so Gary was down 2-0, and it looks like he's made a turnaround here.
Come around.
Is 132 in the other room, do you know?
132, I do believe is in the other room. If you look at the door,
It tells you?
yeah, it says this room has
Listen, I'm remedial, man. You gotta help me out.
well, on your score, does it say banquet room?
I don't know what it is.
Do you have the app?
I'll check it out.
Gary didn't like that shot for some reason. Probably because he does not have shape on his 6-ball. Kind of hooked himself. And he doesn't have an easy path there. Over on table 1, we got Rick coming to the table, who's down 3-0 right now. Taking a look at the table. I don't see the cue ball, so he must have ball in hand. Yeah, so Rick has ball in hand over on table 1. Jeremiah with a tough path to the 6. He found a way there. And locked Shane up pretty good.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, the best you can do is get that hit.
Yeah, and you almost have to come one rail too. You can't. There's no 2 rail that I see.
Yeah, almost Bassett.
Yeah,
A ton of left.
Yeah. Look at that. No, he misses it. Yeah.
Swinging that $2,000 cue like he wants to hit it on the table. But he did not. He held back.
All right, Rick back to the table. I think Gary's going to be out here. Look at how he got on the 7-ball. Pretty nice. Push that 9 right in front of the side, too.
Made it a little easier.
Yeah, so his money ball is sitting pretty. It's like Rick's taking a little bit of a breather over on table 1.
It's really weird. It doesn't say the race. I'm gonna go find out.
All right, I think Gary wanted to go a little bit farther to get on the 10, but no problem here to shoot this down the rail. So over there on table 2, it's going to be 3-2, Gary in the lead. All right, Rick still taking a breather, trying to get focused, get back in this game. Jeremiah needed a break as well and is back to the table.
Yeah, they're having a problem with the system. It's not our problem. All right. I got the good word. Table 2 is a race to 7. The winner of that will go on to John Fields, and that will be a double dip race to 8. So take notes out there because I'm going to forget what I just said.
So that's Robbie. This is 10 ball, right? Oh, I'm looking at the A.
He's an A though. What you should double A? Yeah, look for A. Because that'd be cool if I could keep track of theirs, and you could keep track of theirs. Because I don't know if they're playing for money right now. The table 1.
No, that's the actual match they're playing. No, this is table 1 is the second round of the 8 ball.
Oh, so that's okay. I mean, there's no money yet.
No, they're not in the money yet. Yeah, you want to update the folks at home on table 2 who's playing?
Sure.
The score is right now 3-2, I think, Gary. But
Yeah, Gary pulled off that last win. They're racing to 7. It's currently Gary Voska 3, Sean Henning 2. Again, race to 7. Guaranteed $480, third place. The winner moves on to play John Fields, guaranteed $700. Table 2. So we've got the Masters playing on table 2, and we got the A's playing on table 1. Second round on table 1. Wrapping things up on table 2. Confusing, right? So for everybody out there, maybe let us know where you're from, and if you're coming in, I know a lot of people are coming in Friday, maybe even Saturday, Sunday for some team events. We're in Appleton, Wisconsin, and again, this is the WSPA 2022 State Championships.
so the winner on table 2, they gotta go against John Fields, and they gotta
Correct.
beat him twice, right?
Double dip. Yeah,
they
2
gotta
races
double
to
dip 'em.
8.
That's not going to be easy.
No, but if anybody can do it, these guys can. I mean, they are the master players of the field. One step below pro.
Well, I mean, it pretty much is pro.
Well, I think if you put Fedor Gorst out there,
well,
I think you'd see a difference. But
I think Fedor Gorst is like a 820 Fargo, which is off the charts. You know, when he was playing at the Derby City Classic, they got what's called a TPA or something, or
Okay.
it's basically the pool players, kind of like what a batting average is. How often do you hit the ball?
Oh, all
They
right.
got something similar with pool. You know, how often do you miss a ball? How often do you make a mistake? And
Nice.
his rating was at 900 or 0.975. The highest you can get is 1,001, right? Now, a really good pro player will carry about a 750 to a 850.
Oh, wow.
So he was just like untouchable
Yeah. Yeah.
at the Derby
Good
City.
showing. He's been
Yeah.
playing well for the past couple years, if not longer, but he's really coming around, winning a lot of tournaments.
Well, he's still really young. I think he's only 22 years old.
Yeah. A lot of them
21.
are. It's crazy, especially from Europe. A lot of talent.
Michael Parker watching from the cabin. Anytime. Glad you're on board with us. Hope you're enjoying the stream.
Yeah, not much else to do when it's snowing outside.
Is it snowing out right
Well,
now?
it was.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't need any more snow in my life. I know when I woke up, I had to shovel my driveway again this morning.
Yeah, I'm not shoveling anything anymore. I feel like it's going to melt.
Who just won that last game on table two?
Oh, that was Gary Voska. Sean went for the 9 ball with a little inside English, and he missed it.
And they're racing to 8?
They're racing a 7 because this is
7.
the loser side.
Okay, gotcha. So racing to 7, 4-2 Gary. Over on table 1, Jeremiah is up 3-0 on the table, shooting at stripes. And again, table 1 is the A division 8 ball. Looks like Richard Billings looked up their Fargo rates over on table 2.
Yeah, they're very close. I mean, I know Sean's been playing real hot.
Yeah, I'll
Gary,
tell you,
you know,
at that level, 50 points ain't really going to matter much, I don't think.
I mean, Gary's got a comfortable lead, 4-2, over on table 2. But I mean, it can change. Sean can snap a couple racks off, and
Oh, just missed the one. I think he left it for Gary.
man, that's a wide open table.
As long as he can get at the one, I wish that we had a better angle on table 2, but Jeremiah with a comfortable lead right now at the table. Over on table 1.
Yeah, Jeremiah's getting it done. 3-0, race to 5. There we go.
Thought I was going to have to give you the Heimlich maneuver for a second.
No, I need to go get a beer. I talk too much. Got a dry throat. I'm just happy to be back here. I mean, 2 years ago, right around this time, we all played and then COVID. So let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's not even bring that
Yeah.
up.
But it's kind of nice. It's a reboot. 2 years later, record numbers in every field.
Yeah, so
We're
next
doing a
year,
great job.
next year's going to be even bigger.
Should be. Next year, it won't. It'll be in Wausau, I believe, and then it'll come back to Appleton in 2024.
So not sure what happened over here on table 1, but Sean was looking good, and then I don't think he got on his 8. I don't think he has a shot on it. See if I can snap over really quick and look at. Oh, he does. He does have a shot on the 8. Okay.
And he shoots it, and he scores.
So yeah, it's going to be a 4-0 lead for Jeremiah. So he's on the hill.
That's got to feel pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, when you're on the hill, you're just hoping for maybe one more mistake.
Especially when you got a 2+ game lead and you're on the hill. You feel like you can make a mistake or two,
Yeah, Rick's sitting there thinking, I got to win 5 games in a row. He can't miss an 8.
That's
He's got to play safer now. He's got to either. A lot of players will play a little more offensive, but honestly, sometimes playing safes and making sure you get the right opportunities is the best way to go.
so we got quite the crowd formed in front of the booth here, watching table 1 and table 2 here. So, I mean, I can't even see the tables.
Yeah, I mean, look at that. All you see is people.
Yeah.
Can't even see the pool tables anymore.
Well, we're not even really getting everybody that's in front of our booth blocking our view, but
Yeah, we got the camera about 20 feet up in the air. And to the left of what you're seeing, there's another, 50 so tables. And then they got a banquet room on the second floor with another 100 tables, maybe 50, 60 tables.
so Rick just broke. Doesn't look too happy with the break. So that'll bring Jeremiah to the table over there on table 1. Gary on table 2. Trying to figure out what he needs to do here to go up 3 games, I think.
You need a drink? I was going to grab one right at the booth out here.
I'm good.
Diet Coke?
No.
Water?
No, I'm good.
Water?
I'm good.
You're like a camel.
Which one am I, 2?
Yeah, I mean, already. You're on.
Oh, I'm on? Oh, I was hot the whole time. All right, Jeremiah over on table 1, looking to try and wrap things up. It's like table 2, Sean and Gary have taken a break. Have to update you on the score. I believe it's either 2-4 Gary or 5-2 Gary. I'll have to get an updated score when Chris gets back here to the booth. All right, Jeremiah misses, bringing Rick over to table 1. Oh, okay. I thought you were talking about the Fargo's Richard over on table 2. So those were the difference over on table 1 is 51 points. I gotcha. Okay, so yeah, at that level, it could be it could have an impact.
Oh, Team Mod. I got it afterwards, yeah. But you gotta get. Well, look who just showed up at the booth. We got Michael Sabota. Everybody knows Michael.
Mike's been on the stream. I think he was on our Knights division.
Yeah, he was a little nervous, but, he stepped it up. I mean,
Yeah, he had a really slow start, I remember, when
he was
when showed
just
up.
over 500. So he had to play in the Knights division.
All right, James Lee was keeping me honest with the score over on table 2, so 4-2 Gary. So I was right. Sort of. I'll second guess on myself, but over on table 1, Rick at the table really needs to take advantage of this. I mean, he's good. He just needs to get the 7 down. He'll be on his 6. And it looks like he can squeeze the 8 in between the 9 and the 13. He's just got to play it out right. So he's got the 6, come out for 8, and he should be able to take his first game down. Beautiful position on the 8 ball, right in between the 9 and the 13. Over on table 2.
He's not going to be happy about that. There may be a window for the 5.
Yeah, Sean is not on the 5. I don't even. He's going to try 2 rails.
Well, Rick is pulling back here. He did get his win. 4 more to go. Totally doable.
Oh, we got it. Sean was able to make contact on that 5. That was a pretty important shot.
Yeah, he needed that.
But I think he left Gary a window here to sneak it in the corner. Or at least a bank. We'll see what he does here. How's he playing safe?
That was a little strange. I believe that 5 came back and hit his tip.
He was just playing safe.
No, it came back.
Oh, he called a foul. Yeah,
Yeah, that's a
right.
ball in hand foul. Because, I mean, technically that could have been in the path of the cue ball.
Yep.
So Gary was being honest, and he gives it up.
Oh, what about the 5'10" Karam? Is it there?
Yeah. Thinking like a B player.
Yes, I am.
Nothing wrong with that. There's a lot more Bs here than Masters. We outnumber them like 10 to 1.
Gets nice on his 7 ball. Think Sean is going to wrap this one up.
Man, what a turn of events. I mean, Gary was on his way there. That's got to boil a little bit. Basically giving a game away.
Sitting pretty on his 8 to get on his 9. Got a little more angle, but he's good. Just float up and over to the left to get on his 10. Oh, don't go in. Are you kidding me?
Wow.
Are you kidding me? Wow.
I mean,
I said float up and to the left, but I didn't mean to go in the pocket.
you know, I was just thinking, man, he's shooting a little more confident. He's knocking them all in. That might have been exactly what Sean needed.
That was very uncharacteristic of Sean. I can't believe that went in.
Yeah, well, you know, Gary was honest about the foul. Sean did not even see it.
Oh, really? Oh, okay. I didn't know this.
Yeah, Gary told him. He walked up to him and he said, hey, that was a foul. It was a foul. I think Sean was in autopilot. He just wanted to shoot.
I'm going to have to rewind and look. I didn't even see the foul. I saw when he was shooting. I'm like, there's a chance for a double hit.
Right.
But only on the angle if he was trying to actually drop the 5 in. And
Well,
I saw him play safe.
He didn't double hit the cue ball. The 5 came off the rail.
And he hit the 5?
And then came back and hit the tip of his cue. Now,
yeah, that's a foul.
in the rule book, as long as it's tough because it was rolling. Yeah, I mean, we just got to go with ball in hand foul on that. And they did.
Yeah, but like you're saying, if the ball that, like, let's say your cue stick touches the 5 ball, right?
Right.
As long as the cue ball's not going into that area.
Right, it's not in the path of the cue ball's trajectory. Yeah.
It's just the other players say where that ball's going to get spotted, really.
Yeah, you basically give the opponent the option to put it back where they thought it was.
Yeah.
You can't touch it again. The opponent has to put it back, and they can put it anywhere they feel it was.
But if it's going in line and could disturb any ball that's moving actually on the table, if it disturb the path of a moving ball,
correct,
then it's ball in hand.
Correct.
Foul.
I mean, what those rules are really called is cue ball fouls only. For those of you that know BCA rules. And I'm sure that's every rule book. Cue ball fouls only. I mean, the pros will play all ball foul, but, you know.
I like doing it that way. It just makes it easy.
I don't like that because sometimes my stroke is a little off and I might bump a ball. And, you know, I'd rather not give up ball in hand.
Sean scratches again.
Michael Parker, we cannot. We did not hit the magic button. But if you're on YouTube,
You can
you
rewind.
can rewind about, I don't know, I'd say about a minute from now. You can watch that all day long on loop. Put yourself to sleep with that. And then come back and watch the rest of the video. So that does bring Gary up 5-2 in a race to 7 on table 2.
Wait, is it really 6 o'clock right now?
It is 6 o'clock.
Holy cow. Well, the time gets away from you when you're watching pool. Holy cow. I'm going to have to take a break here shortly. Probably go get something to eat so I can continue on throughout the night.
Yeah, I was telling you, man, the hotel's got great salads.
Yeah, I went over there to the buffet, and I opted to walk down the street, actually.
I mean, I don't know if they have a buffet. They got a restaurant.
Yeah, well, the restaurant didn't open till like 3 o'clock or something.
I got you. Well, yeah, where'd you end up going?
There's a burger place, there's a bar with a burger joint. I don't know the name of it.
I thought you were all about eating healthy.
I was.
Okay.
No fries. I just have just the burger. Yeah, it's all.
All right, it's like
basically
keto type stuff.
It's absolutely keto.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so as long as I don't eat a lot of carbs, and
Yeah.
it works. I've dropped a lot of weight. So
Yeah, I
far.
never understood that diet. You can eat as much bacon as you want,
You could eat
But
3
you can't eat
pounds of
bread.
bacon. You could eat 3 pounds of bacon.
but no bread.
No bread.
What
Yeah.
about your cholesterol?
I don't even know what cholesterol is, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
you don't have to worry about it. As long as you're losing weight and you look good, who cares, right?
Exactly. Yeah, I was just, back in the day, I used to be really into physical fitness and, staying healthy. And then I got a little bit older, and I was like, you know what? I'm just going to eat what I want, and it didn't work out well for me. So now I'm trying different
Right.
diets, and this keto thing seems to be paying off.
Yeah, I believe MH is doing that too. You should talk to him.
Oh, MH
Trade
is doing
tips.
keto?
Yeah, he does keto with a lot of candy, though.
Oh, wow. I don't know if candy's lots of carbs. So it looks like Jeremiah took that down 5-1. We'll still keep table 2 up and running here because we got a good match. Update on the score there.
5-2,
5-2. So
Gary. But I got to give a shout out to Rick. He pulled that one game out. I mean, nobody likes to go out with a goose egg, and he did what he had to do. Now, he's not done. He just goes to the B side. He
Yeah.
will have another chance to come all the way back around.
that's correct because this was second round on the winner's side over on table 1.
So we might see Rick again. For those fans out there, the Rick fans.
Not sure if he'll be on our table because there's 140 plus tables here.
Yeah, I mean, soon the team events are going to take over. As you guys know, us in Wisconsin, we love our team events.
Yeah, and team events get tricky to commentate, just like kind of we're doing here. But I think, we did a pretty decent job trying to commentate on 2 different tables. Mark Johnson, are those the cops? I am not sure. I don't see any police here, do you?
Yeah,
Well-
there's no cops here.
Or maybe Mark Johnson's setting me up for a joke or something. I'm not sure. All right, looks like Sean is gonna really need to get something rolling here. It is now 2-6 over there on table 2. 2-6. Gary with the 4-game lead. Race to 7, so Gary's on the hill. Sean is gonna have to run out at this point.
Yeah, Sean probably doesn't have the right amount of beer consumption.
Well, that's very important in a game of pool. Got to be equally balanced.
Well, yeah, Sean, if I didn't say the right name, I did say Sean, right? Yeah, I believe Sean likes to drink beer, and he only gets better the more beer he drinks.
I don't know how that's possible.
Years of practice. So we
You
got
know, I bowl better with a few drinks in me
oh yeah,
for some reason, but pool,
it helps you loosen up.
Yeah, you kiss my game goodbye.
Thanks, man.
I'll throw that one on the charger. Oh, here we go. We can get the scoreboard updated over here for table 2 real quick. Gary trying to find a way to the 2 ball, I think. I think he's just worried a little bit how it's going to come out for the 3. Or no, I think the score is 6-2.
Yeah, Gary is on the hill. We got the score updated on screen there, so it'll be a little easier. Table 2, we're watching the Masters play. Last 3 people. The winner of this goes on to play John Fields.
And hopefully we can get that game over on table 1 and zoom in on it. That'd be a nice game to have on the
I'd be a
stream.
little disappointed if we get a B match on table 1.
I'll go talk to the booth, see if we can't get the winner of this match on table 1.
I mean, it all depends on timing. You know, I mean, the winner of this, will they get to play? You'd think they kind of want to wrap up that tournament because they got to move on to a bunch of other divisions.
Yeah.
They want to get the 9-ball done, all different divisions, 10-ball.
Well,
all that started yesterday.
I'm going to go see if they can hold up table 1 before they put another match on there.
Sounds good, Patrick.
I'll be right back.
And I'll sit here awkwardly by myself. He did not want to nick the 6, but I believe he's okay. Just going to be a little tougher to get over to the 7. Maybe 2 rails around. I feel like he got back on track nicely. And again, the loser of this is guaranteed $480 and third place. The winner is guaranteed $700. And they're going to be playing in the finals where they'll have to double dip John Fields. 2 races to 8. 16 games for first place. But I'll tell you what, I think every pool player in Wisconsin wants that match. They want to try.
All right, folks, I'm back. Just seeing if we can get the winner of this match against John Fields, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
So if we get that, that's the last match for the Masters.
Yeah, that'll wrap it up.
On
I mean, that's
table
the
1.
best of the best. And we're talking 10-ball. No slop.
Yeah.
Rotation.
Can't promise anything, but I think it will happen. These folks got to hang in there, stay with us, and that match should be up shortly.
Oh, and there we go.
Gary taking
Congratulations to Gary Voska. Moves on. Look at him go. Look at him. Look at him. Oh, man.
it down.
Come on, PBR. Let's hear it.
There's a happy man. Just realized he's got second locked up.
Man. You know, if anyone deserves it, Gary does. Such a nice guy.
Congratulations, Gary. Hope to see you in the finals on the stream. It'd be really nice.
You know, he's going to have to watch this later and see his little His little cheering.
His celebration.
John Fields is rolling his eyes. This is great. Look, we're just gonna keep it here.
Where's
Let
John?
Gary.
Oh, there's John. Okay, I see him. All right, folks, we're going to take a little bit of a break, but we're not going anywhere. We'll leave the tables open, let you look at the room for a little bit, and hopefully we get a match rolling here soon. So stay with us.
All right. Sooner than we thought. They're going to be playing the Mixed Masters 10 ball finals right here on table one. We'll get that going and we'll start her up as soon as they get legged and flip a coin, figure out who's going to break. That's going to be John Fields and Gary Voska for the Masters 10 ball final. Now, Gary does have to double dip John Fields. 2 races to 8. You put in M. We can do it here.
Yeah.
M and M, yeah. You want me to unmute you? There you go. Yeah.
All right, folks, we're back with the championship match of the Masters 10-ball final. We got John Fields and Gary Vlasic. Vaska. Did I say that right? I murdered that name. But we're off. So Gary has to win twice, and this is a race to 8, right, Chris?
It sure is.
So, yeah, race to 8, Masters Division 2022 WSPA State Championship here in Appleton, Wisconsin. So make sure you're out there liking and sharing. This is one of the matches to watch right here. So Gary off onto the 1 ball. Doesn't have the best of looks at it.
Yeah, this is the match we've all been waiting for. Yeah, please get out there and share. I know we had about a 10-minute break. We lost a few people, but reel them back in. Share that on Facebook, share it on YouTube, and subscribe.
Yeah, Gary was just over on table 2 against Sean Henning with a victory. Looks like he just decided to push. I think John might be giving this shot back to him, and he does. So what was Gary's plan here? He's kicking 1 rail for this. And he got it. Look at that. Ang is on his 3, so really nice push there by Gary. Worked out for him. Dropped the 1. Does not need to get on the 2. Went on a break. He's on his 3, and he's going to have to roll up for his 4 ball here. I think he rolled a little far, but he still has it. And with a pretty good angle to get on his 5s, he's got to come off the rail here. All right, he's going to have to slightly back cut the 5 a little bit, which is going to make it a little harder to control his cue ball. He's going to have to come off the side rail and back over to the 6. Might even want to go back and forth. Up 2 rails, and he's going to take the 6 on the side, I think. He can still go all the way down with it if he wants. Oh, what a nice stroke that was. Get on a 7 ball. So Gary looking pretty good here in the first game of this race to 8. So we have John Fields in the hot seat, which means Gary will have to win twice. All right, going to follow this 8 ball up. Get a nice little angle on the 9. Ooh, did he get straight or no?
You know, that's a little straighter than you want to be.
It doesn't matter. I mean, he could even stop shot this if he wants.
He had plenty of angle with these big pockets.
Plenty of angle, playing a little 1 pocket there.
John concedes Gary's first game. John Field 0, Gary 1.
Looks like we got most of our viewers back, so welcome back to this final match, WSPA.
Yeah, I
10
just
ball?
power shared to about every group I have on my phone.
Powered shared.
Power share. That's where
Wait, you can share it more than once? I shared it already earlier.
I got them all.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I'm in a ton of groups on Facebook, and one of the biggest groups is Pool is Not Dead. Great group. Mad Apple Player Society, one of my personal favorites over on Facebook. This is alternate break. John Fields breaks. Makes the one. Looks like he's got a nice shot on the two. Probably roll up. We'll be able to see the three.
Where? Okay, I see it too. So yeah, this shot right here. You take a look at this, Chris. How close he is to the object ball.
Yeah.
But there's a lot of distance between the ball and the pocket. Yeah, these shots can be tricky because just the slightest angle, if you're off just like a millimeter,
Right.
you're going to miss by an inch.
I think he's looking at drawing this back.
Drawing it back and going up table for the three.
Here's a good view for that, so we don't have to stare at John's back. Yeah, if you can power draw that back and come back around the 9 for a shot on he might just be stunning it.
Yeah,
Let's
too
see.
hard to power draw because he's got no room.
Oh, you know what?
follow
He just
through.
played it safe.
There you go.
I
I
didn't even,
don't know if he was playing safe there.
I think he tried. He wanted
Yeah.
to lock it up behind the 4.
Okay.
Obviously, he's not happy with the results there.
Yeah, it would have been really hard to power draw because when you power draw,
Yeah.
you got to follow through, and he had no room to follow
Well, I
through.
mean, the way he was stroking that and he was jacked up, I thought, man, here comes a power shot. But,
Yeah.
yeah, that's why John's a master.
And, yeah, I don't think Gary has got a shot. Maybe they're not updating the scoreboard. I could run out there and remind him. You want to run out and remind him, or you want me to?
Yeah, I'll take care of it. So this is the finals.
Correct.
The loser of this is guaranteed $700. The winner, a cool grand.
Drum
for
roll.
first place.
Oh, we should do a drum roll.
Well.
Where's the drum roll?
All right. The winner of this,
Drum roll.
a cool $1,000 for first place. John Fields is also in the side pot, the large
I
side
think
pot.
he hit the 10 ball there first. It's a foul.
Gary is not, for some reason. I'm sure he's kicking himself now because that side pot sometimes pays out more than the tournament. I'm going to wait till they finish a rack.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Yeah, when they wrap up this rack, I'll go out there and make sure the scoreboard's being used.
Yeah, so you folks at home can see the score updates. Right now it is 1-0 Gary. Took the first rack. Which is an interesting rack because Gary pushed, John gave it back, and Gary was able to make the shot and run the rest of the rack out. So, really good push shot by Gary to take down the first rack, really. Set the whole thing up. But I think John is looking pretty good.
Yeah, he is fortunate to be back at the table after that safety he played.
All right, come down for the 8. Take the 9 down in the corner. Kind of bump off this top rail. Look at that. Nicely done.
Rolls into the line of sight for the 9. Does
Pull.
not cross, I believe.
Yeah, just pull us back a little bit. Not much. What shaft is John using? I'm not sure what kind of equipment these players are using. It's not the information we have available to us. Would be nice if we could tell you folks at home like what they are shooting with. All right, so Gary to break on this. Okay, looks like they got the score updated, so we're good. We're in our third rack.
As soon as I got up, he got it.
So yeah, now our scoreboard's updated for you folks at home. Chris went out there and let them know.
Yeah, I gave him a stern talking to because, these guys are worried about scoreboards. Well, John was actually excited. He's like, I got it. I got it.
Well, I mean, what else are they using to keep track of their scores out there? I don't see any.
Well, CompuSport does it. So
Oh,
they
they're doing
use
it
their
on the-
phone, and then one person has to.
That's right.
It's fine here.
Yeah, I think that's just the coloring. All right, so Gary on the break.
Kendall popped in, grabbed another box of shirts and gear.
Must be flying off the racks out there then.
There's never enough. You get 1,600 people, and they all want a hoodie, a shirt. They want some kind of item to remember the event.
Rick White saying we should start a segment. What's in the case? For viewers at home, like what type of equipment are they using?
Well, and for the King of the Hill, that's actually a really good comment. We send out a survey, and we ask that all the players fill out the survey questions. One of the questions is, what kind of equipment do you use? Jump cues, break cues, shooting cues, extensions, brands.
Yeah, that's one thing I do for Jesters and the Knights and the Queens. I'd ask them prior to, but we just don't have enough time here at the tournament because they get on the table so quickly. You don't really have a time to conversate with the players.
We'll have to show you that. It's a new thing.
So PBR says Gary runs Q-Tech.
Yeah, I do remember that. Solid cues.
Do you know what John uses by any chance?
Yeah, Jacoby.
John uses Jacoby.
He's
there you
sponsored
go.
by Jacoby.
And sponsored by Jacoby. Which, for you folks at home, if you're looking for Jacoby, they're here at the tournament. They have an awesome display. I mean, they typically have one of the biggest displays that I see at any major tournament. They even have their own Q-Smiths here, 2 lathes for all your Q pair needs.
Yeah, they got a nice booth out there. I was talking to Brandon, and he's going to hook me up, fix my brake cue. Real good price.
I've always used JP Shower. I've always really liked them, but I think Jacoby is, man, they got some nice stuff. Some of their sticks are just amazing.
Yeah, I mean, Jacoby just seems to be at all these events.
Yeah, they were at the Derby City Classic. I saw them out there. All right, John looking to take the lead here. If he can get through this rack. Where's the 3-ball going?
Look how comfortable he is. He's been here in the same situation for, 20 years?
Yeah, and that shot, he wasn't even worried about where. He knew where the 3-ball was going. He's like, I just got to stroke this, and I'm going to be right on my 3-ball.
I mean, he's got to roll back down for the, what is that, the 4?
Yeah, he's just got to pull back. He's got to pull back on the ball. So he played it on the high side. I thought he was going to, he's going to play it in the side. All right.
See, sometimes the side comes in handy.
I never liked the side.
Well, these bucket pockets, I mean.
Yeah. There you go. A few stop shots here now.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy. So now, once again, John had the hot seat, so he's going to win 8. Gary Bosca got to win 2 races to 8. Double dip, John Fields. This is the finals for the 10-ball Masters here at WSPA State Championships 2022, Appleton, Wisconsin.
It's going to come off the top rail, float down a little bit, take the 10 in the same corner.
Holds it nice.
Boom, and John regains, takes the lead. I don't think he has not had the lead yet. So we got 2-1 race to 8 here. Viewers at home, who who you got winning this match? Who you taking? Let us know in the chat, please.
All I know is I'm watching some great pool.
This is probably some of the best. This is probably the best match in Wisconsin going on right now.
Yeah, it doesn't get any better than this. I mean, this is the Masters, just a step below pro. There's no level higher at this tournament. And they've been playing since, I don't know, Wednesday, 1 p.m. Some of them up till 1 in the morning. And it's come down to this.
So
John scratched. That is not what he wanted.
So PBR is talking about, I think it's Mark Syke Custom Cues. I've not heard of them.
I mean, Wisconsin's full of cue manufacturers. I mean, you've got P Shower, Jacoby, Schoen.
McDermott.
Yeah, I mean, they're all built here. I mean, some of their lower lines aren't built in state, but anytime you get a custom cue, I don't know. Seems like Wisconsin's got them all.
Yeah, some of the top brands are here. I mean, there's 7 cue manufacturers here in Wisconsin. Top cue manufacturers as well.
I bet you half these pool players have a lathe in their basement.
We had a pool player on the stream that made their own cues. Carbon
Yeah.
fiber chefs.
Yep, Zach Marquardt comes to mind.
Yep.
Those of you might know him.
I think that might have been who it was.
Yeah, he won the 2020 10-ball Masters, if I'm not mistaken. Same event 2 years ago.
Got a few people taking LJ. We got Johnny Martinez, Fred Reiner, Roger, I'm not going to try to say your last name. Pregler.
Nailed
Rick
it.
White. Todd, Johnny. So we got a lot of people going here for John Fields.
Well, I'll take Gary. He's been playing great all day.
All right. Let me get my wallet out.
No, I didn't say it, bet.
Oh.
I just said I'm just gonna take Gary.
Well, I was gonna.
I mean, he does have to double dip him, so I mean, let's go per match.
Gary's looking strong though. I mean, he's playing some good pool right now.
And look how fast these guys are playing. They're not walking around the table, measuring the shot. Unless they get a little weird on it. They put some thought into it, but they're down and they're shooting.
Can he get at the 7-ball, pass the 9 here?
I do believe so.
Yes, he can. Had to cheat it a little bit, but he got it. I'm gonna pull back here on the 8, and he can take the 9 in the side or down on the corner, whichever he likes.
Yeah, I don't think he likes the angle because it's going to be going towards. So he had to put a little thought into that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's not the angle he wanted on the 9-ball, I don't think.
I've shot a few of these the past couple days, and they always seem to work. You just roll them in. Just roll them in.
Boom. All right, we're going over to our break cam.
Oh. He takes the shot away from him.
What shot? I missed it.
The 10-ball. John likes to give out of respect, for those who don't know how pool works in some of these tournaments, your opponent can give you the game. I mean, if you run 9 balls and you get straight on the 10, a lot of times they'll just say, here you go.
Unless you're on King of the Hill.
We do not allow that on King of the Hill.
We do not allow.
It is considered a sharking technique, not letting the player get in stroke by shooting those last couple of balls. I'm not saying that's what John's doing. They go way back. It's more of a respect thing here. It's a way of saying, great out. I'm going to let you slide on this last ball. Sometimes even the last 2 or 3.
Something I like to do to my brother when I'm playing him, if he ever does win a game, I always take the 8-ball away from him. I never let him shoot it in.
Well, yeah, you don't want to let him get warmed up.
Jared, happy to see you rooting for Gary.
Well, I mean, it's safe to say that Gary's the underdog here with all the responses. But he's been playing his heart out.
Well, he's not playing like an underdog, though.
No.
He's
You don't get to the finals playing like an underdog.
Yeah.
And especially beating Sean Henning.
Yeah, the only thing that I would say to where he's an underdog is he does got to go through John twice. You know, that's the only.
That is tough.
Look at that shot.
Wonder which one he called.
That was the one ball. All right, so he's on the 3 ball right now, and I think he can get out. He's going to have another nice shot here.
Yeah, these tables, I mean, everybody knows how to play on a valley. I mean, you could put a little English on that. It'll carry.
Yep, that thing rattled right in.
You almost have to aim it thick and let that right English swerve it on in for you.
Not an easy table here, though. He's got to go 4 all the way up to the 5, all the way.
Oh, I love these shots.
7 is not in a good spot. So not an easy table.
Now, does he go 2 rails or 1 rail?
He's going 2 rails. 1, 2. Yep. Now this is going to be the tricky shot here.
You know, where the 6 is laying, though, I don't think the 10's going to cause too many problems. He might carry him off the 10, but he just keeps it there, follows up on the 6, 7 all the way down, game over. I have faith in Gary.
That's the trouble, is getting the right angle on the 6 ball. Can you get the right angle on the 6 ball here?
He hit it a little harder than I would have wanted to, but I think he's okay here.
Yeah, because now he's got to come off the side rail, in and out, basically.
Oh, he opted
So
for
he
the
banked.
bank.
Okay, he banked it. Yeah, so that was much smarter, much wiser from a much better pool player.
I mean, he was forced to do that because he overran the 5 ball a little bit.
Yeah, he wouldn't have been able, if he didn't bank that, he wasn't getting on the 7 easy.
No.
He's in good position on the 7 now. Thing is, he has to pull back here. You know, hope he doesn't run into the 8. I don't think he's going to run into it.
Oh, he miscued.
Oh, what did he do there?
He must have miscued.
Yeah, F10 that. We'll replay that. I don't know what happened.
Whatever chalk he has on the side of the table. You know, those that were watching, did he chalk up before that shot, or was he in the zone? Because that is not
Yeah, because I think he was trying to pull back on it. Something happened.
Yeah, he needed a ton of bottom left to pull back around. I mean, but that...
Look at that hold. That was a pretty shot right there.
I'm actually upset about that miscue.
All right. Pretty natural shape to get on his 10 ball here.
Well, that's something you can't do in the finals, is give Johnny another chance at 3 or 4 balls to finish up a rack.
Well, anywhere at this level, you make one mistake, you're probably not. I mean, it's like a fumble. You know, you're not going to get the game.
Man, oh man.
All right, so let's take a look at this shot again. What happened here? He's trying to draw back. I
See,
think.
it miscued. Did you see it curve?
Yeah.
There was something, let's watch it one more time.
One more time.
Okay, so he's looking at it. He knows he has to put bottom left on it, pull back around for the 8.
Yeah.
I think he scoops it, because watch this cue ball. It actually curves around and hits the 8.
Yeah, that was hit a little funny.
Yeah, he didn't stroke it. He pulled back, he decelerated, and that's what happens.
All right. So we got Little John to break.
So again, this is the finals for the Mixed Master 10 ball at WSPA 2022. The loser of this is guaranteed $700 in second place. The winner,
Drum roll.
$1,000. Fun fact, John Fields is in the large side pot, so he's going to be feeling pretty good all the way home. Gary is going to be kicking himself for not getting in the side pot this year. You know, personally, I don't like getting in the Calcuttas and side pots, so I shouldn't talk. But when you make it to the finals, you're like, why didn't I get in? You know, it's that risk you have to take. I mean, the field was no joke. I mean, if you guys want, you can head over to CompuSport and look at the brackets, and you'll see tons of monsters.
So John is just playing safe there. And he got there.
He wanted to roll up a little more, but
Yeah, it'd be nice to get locked on that 6, but no easy path here to the 1 ball.
I don't see it. Yeah,
Maybe
man, that's tough.
he's almost safest kicking off the bottom rail here. So, David, the tournament is located in Appleton, Wisconsin at the Fox City Exposition Center, located right off College Avenue. It's connected to the Hilton Hotel.
Expo.
Expo. What am I saying? Exposition? Expo Center? Oh, he got his hit, but nothing hit a rail after.
You know,
Oh,
I'm sure he's happy about that.
No, the cue ball hit a rail. He's good. So he just got there. He made contact, and cue ball rolled all the way down.
I'll take that all day long. Angela Scott says, shoot well, John P. Fields and Gary. Appreciate it.
I like Chris's analogy from pool to golf, like the way you concede putts in golf. You know, throw them off, like don't let him shoot the 4-footers. And at the end of the match, let him shoot the 4-footer.
Yeah, I mean, it is what it is.
Yeah.
I mean, personally,
I like Chris's take on it.
it shouldn't be allowed, but it is a respect thing.
There's 2 players up at the Derby City Classic. I'm not going to mention who they were, but I'm not kidding. They were conceding 4 and 5 balls deep when they were playing.
Well, they know.
9 ball.
Yeah.
But they're 8 rounds in, 8 rounds in, and they're like, take it down. And I'm just like, and then they actually didn't even finish the match. It was wild to watch.
Yeah. I mean, I guess when you get to that level, you're like, oh, there's 4 balls 2 inches away from the pocket.
Yeah.
There's no way this guy's screwing up. And for those of you in Wisconsin that know Larry Ryder and his famous ring games and 9 ball, he would never let you shoot the last 3 balls. And it always frustrated me.
All right, so is he able to cut this in the side here?
No.
So playing safe. But I don't think he got there. I think John can get at this ball right off the rail. Might even be able to make it in the upper left corner. But you got to be careful in the scratch here. Wow, look at that shot.
Yeah, that worked out.
Stuck him right behind the 5. Beautiful save there by John.
Yeah, this is going to be a little tough. 1 rail, maybe 2.
Yeah, I think just 1 rail. He's just got to make contact here. Oh, I think he is going 2 rails. Won't watch it going to the side. Yeah, he got lucky. The ball almost went right into the side.
Yeah, getting over to the 2 is going to be key here because the 3 is not easy pickings.
3 is behind the 4 ball, so 1 come over for the 2. Yeah.
You might see another save on the 2 based on how John's been playing. He doesn't play that hope stuff. If he can't see the run out, there's going to be some strategy.
Yeah, and that's the thing with a player like John. I mean, you can watch him when you're playing League. He runs the table in his mind before he does it. So he's coming over for the 2.
He got pretty much exactly where he wanted
Yeah.
to be.
He's going to be able to get on the 3 ball here. Where he just pointed is where he wants to get the cue. So right there, kind of bottom left of the table. He's going to be drawn bottom right. It's going to come off the rail. Just missing the 8 ball. Just missing the 8.
A little short.
Yeah, did not get down table far enough.
That is absolutely cheddar. I'm keeping it alive.
Yes, you are. Side view is much better. I don't know. It's hard for me to watch pool at this angle for some reason.
I agree, Thomas.
Well, I like watching it. It's hard to commentate because I like, saying bottom rail, top rail. And when it's like this, when you say bottom rail, like people are thinking, well, is the bottom rail to the right or to the left?
So here at Mad Apple Streaming, we usually have a nice close-up overview, and we have a right over the table overhead. But the ceilings are about 50 feet high, and we were not able to get the overhead. This is our best attempt at an overhead.
Yeah, makeshift overhead view.
But yeah, it's definitely a little closer.
So he's got this 3 all the way down, it looks like. Pull back just a little bit. He'll be on his 4. Only trouble on the table is the 6-7, but the 6 goes in the side or the corner.
This is a great opportunity for Gary.
Yep.
I mean, John got a little out of shape. He's got to be happy to be at the table, looking to tie this match up.
Yeah, so the tricky shot here in this rack is getting from the 5 to the 6. And that's it. Because the 6 goes in the side of the corner. You got to figure out where you want to put it. I like trying to take it in the side if I can.
Yeah,
There.
from where he put his cue, I think he's going to roll up for the 5 and try to get, down to the lower half of the table for 6 in the corner, based on where he was pointing his cue. Yeah, so a little bottom left here. Bring it down off the bottom rail.
See if he gets on the 6.
Oh,
Well, he would have ran into it and had shape, but now the table's. Well, it looks like a 9-10 combo's going to be the shot at the end of this.
I mean, everybody that plays pool understands that shot. The adrenaline's pumping. You got about 200 people watching live. You got 300 people watching virtually. It's pretty easy to give it that little extra strength.
Yes.
Want to thank everybody for watching. And if you could help us out, head over to YouTube, Mad Apple Extreme, and subscribe. It's free. That's all I'm going to say.
Yeah, so that's what it looks like right in front of us.
Yeah, you can see John there shooting, middle left. Huge venue.
And he gets a nice look at the 9-10 combo. So John takes a 2-game lead.
4-2.
He's halfway there, folks. Who is going to be our next Masters State Champion 10 ball?
I wonder how much is in the side pot.
I'm guessing quite a bit. Because everybody can put money in that, right?
Yeah, I mean, everybody in the division, the
Yeah.
Masters 10 ball, has the option to get in the large or the small side pot. And then only people in the side pot are able to win that money. So, if only 4 people got in it and 3 of them lose their first 2 matches, you win. Doesn't have to go to the finals.
All right, Gary breaking.
John is guaranteed the side pot regardless of what happens.
Got one to drop.
That's unfortunate. Great shot on the 1. Looks like the 3 is not playing friendly.
No.
Yeah, Ray. Well, everyone else seemed to figure out the side pot. I don't know how you missed the memo. It is alternate break. This is the 7th game, so John would be the odd. So he would have broke that.
Yeah, I'm not sure
Who broke it?
Yeah, well, I know Gary
you're right.
Gary just broke this one, but who broke the previous one? I'm not sure. My memory's not once what it was.
Yeah, that might be a great catch, Sean. And I'm not about to go out there and tell them. I mean, that's up to the players to figure that stuff out. Last thing they want is someone to go up there and say, hey, was it John supposed to break? I'm not that guy. Feel free to come on down, though. Maybe Gary's waiting. See who wins.
So what is he doing? He's going to take this 2 down, and then he's going to have what? Let's see what it looks like on the 310 from our makeshift overhead. Yeah, I don't think it's there.
I do believe Gary broke first. I'm using what's left of my memory, and I do remember. I believe he was racking first when we started this thing. Let's go with that.
I think you're right. I'd put my money on it. Yeah, because I remember Gary racking.
Yeah. So Gary will be breaking on the odd games. John even.
Yeah, Mike Brunell just said Gary broke game 1.
Yeah,
so
there we go.
Gary breaks odd games, and this was an odd game. This is our 7th rack. So, yeah, Gary should be broken.
Yeah, thanks for looking out, Sean. But they are perfect. Thanks, Mike. Ray, you still mad about not being in the side pot? I don't know. I don't know what to tell you, man. South Strip. Self-proclaimed king.
Controversy on who broke first. Someone go back and look for us. Let us know in the chat.
I believe Mike.
I'm saying Gary broke first.
Yeah, I think we solved it.
All right. How's he going to get safe here? What's he doing? I mean, I wonder if he could hit the left side of this 3 and then bounce the 10 off the cue ball in.
He's not going to be happy about that.
Nope, he was trying to get him behind the 10 there.
I'd call the 10 and power draw this back in. You know, I love my power draw.
I like pushing this a little bit forward. Oh, no, yeah. Drawn.
I think he might be going for it. Well, he might have to masse this around.
Where's he going? From the 3 to the 5. I don't know what he's doing here.
That's right, Sean. Yeah.
Look at that shot. Wow.
He's not happy. He wanted to go a little further. But I'm sure he'll make do.
Yeah, he could just hit the 5, push the 7 down towards the pocket, use a 7 as a stopper. He'll be right on his 6 ball. Well, it didn't really stop like I thought it would, but he's still good here. He's got it in the side.
Little bottom left. Pulls it off the rail. Lines up. Now, this is a little tricky. He wanted it, yeah, see where he pointed his cue. He wanted to get a little straighter on that. Now, this is a very easy scratch.
Yeah, that's what he's looking at. He's going to have to push forward on this with top.
He's never happy, Sean?
He's not. He's going middle ball, I think.
I think he's happy to not be playing you.
That was a nice shot.
Rolls it in. PBR, yep, I agree. See what you started, Sean? We can put that to bed. Gary broke first.
We're putting it to bed.
Putting it to bed, please.
All right. Well, if Gary gets up and breaks next rack, we're going to have fireworks. Look at that nice draw shot.
Thanks for chiming in, Sean. Just so everybody knows, Sean took third place in this very tournament. Sean Henning. Very close to a rematch.
Which was on the stream over on table 2. We kind of had dual tables going on for that match, so if you rewind it, you'll be able to watch Sean play.
Yep, Sean and Gary. Gary played lights out, which allows him the opportunity to double dip John Fields in the finals.
And the viewers keep on piling in here, so some of you just joining us, just to update you on the match here. This is the Masters 10-ball WSPA State Championship match. This is the finals. John Fields is in the hot seat. So if he wins, he takes it down. If Gary wins, they have to play again. This is a race to 8. So John up 5-2 right now.
I believe Mason won his first 3 matches, then got bumped down to the B side, came in earlier, and lost to Corey Peterson.
Yeah, I think he lost to Ray and
Yep.
then Corey.
First
Right.
Ray, yeah. But, he's got bigger things on his mind. He's heading out to Europe Sunday to play in the Predator Open out there, somewhere in England or Europe.
It's the UK Open, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So he's going to be heading over to the UK. All right. What's he doing? Trying to slide the 1 past the 6. He's going to have to cheat the pocket a little here. Or is he just playing? I think he's just playing safe here. Oh, he was actually trying to bank that in. That was a tough shot. Where's the 2 ball? Sitting over there by the 7.
Yeah, it'll be interesting to see what he does here. Maybe plays a safe on the 2, maybe banks it. Be a little tough to cut it in the side, but that would give him better shape on the 3.
Yeah, he's probably just going to pull back on the 1 and then try and bank the 2 in the same side.
I think the bigger problem is getting down to the 5.
Yeah, still a lot of problems to solve here before he even gets to the 5, I think.
Yeah, you can see he's flapping his arms. He's not happy.
Yeah, he could try a carom shot here. 1 right into the 10. I'd love to see that shot. 110 carom. Oh, and he tried it.
Yeah.
That would have been amazing.
I mean, honestly, when there's a couple of clusters,
Yeah,
kind of have a 2-way.
Yeah, when the table's it's not looking runnable, there's nothing wrong with taking that shot. I liked it.
He's very fortunate. Gary has no easy shot on the 1.
Kind of has squadouche here. I think he can see the 1.
Frank Greschel stopping at the booth, giving me a thumbs up.
Put it on our overhead here. See what the 1 ball looks like.
Next year, I demand a recliner.
Wait, we can make demands?
Yes.
Oh, I want to get one with those massage things in there.
Yeah, they might not actually fulfill the demands, but we can demand all we want.
Well, that defeats the purpose of the demand.
So I believe Gary called the bottom left pocket.
I don't know. How's he?
No, I don't know. I'm kind of backwards. Yeah, he was going to cross bank that. It was a good attempt.
I mean, so he was going to the top left pocket.
Well,
yeah.
from the viewer's standpoint, yeah,
Gotcha.
he wanted to cross bank that, and it was going, but it came back and hit the cue ball.
Okay, I see what you're saying now. Makes sense. I had to flip the table. I'm simple-minded.
As long as Patrick's happy here, that's all that counts.
That's all that really matters. Oh, no.
Man,
Right in the side.
you don't see that very often. This is Gary's chance.
So let's switch to the side view again. See what that little pack of balls looks like.
You know, one thing I don't understand is how Gary plays with that cell phone holster on his left hip.
I didn't even notice it.
Oh, it's huge. It's like a tablet holder. There's no phone in it either. I don't, it just he bumps it and it spins around, you know,
So
like a sharpshooter.
following forward here to get on the 3. And then, where's he putting that 4 ball?
Yeah, he wanted to get a little more distance on the cue and then roll up for the 4 on the side. He's going to have to adjust here.
Could take the 4 down in the corner past the 9 ball. Kind of a longer shot. I don't know if he wants to play it. But it is a shot. So yeah, he's going to go for the 4 down in the corner, I think. Looks like it goes past the 9. But yeah, not 7 balls in the way for him to get on his 5.
Appreciate it, Glenn. Nice seeing you again.
He's going to have to push the 7 out of his way. Nope. Oh, how's his speed?
How'd he hit that?
I think his speed was pretty good. I'm going to hit F10 on that shot.
Yeah,
for
that was a
the
great
replay.
shot. That was a great shot. He'll have to spin his cell phone holder a few times, rewind that.
Yeah, not that it was a nice shot. It was a nice shot. It's a key shot to take this rack down here. You know, if any shot helped him get this rack, it was that one. That was
Now,
not
keep
easy.
an eye on him. I've noticed he's not chalking.
Well, maybe he's got that amazing Tom chalk where you only need to use it once every 15 shots.
Oh, well, we saw how that worked. I just don't want a repeat of that. All right, this got a little tricky.
Oh,
Does he
yeah.
pull it back for the 8 in the side? No, that's not the right shot. He's going to take the 8 in the corner.
I don't know if it goes past the 10.
Yeah, now that he bumped the 10, it changes things a little bit.
Okay, I think he just chalked. I think you're good.
Yeah, PBR, if you can get back to us on that when you see him, I really want to know.
All right.
Yeah, that's the shot I saw.
Yeah, and that's a... Oh, God, did he land nice on that.
Now he's going to have to stroke this ball confidently.
No, he could, if he wants, he could just put a little bottom and pull it right over to where the 10's at. And then... Or he could stroke it confident, like you said, with a little bit of top on it, come across. So he could take the 9 in either corner
Yeah,
right
it's
now.
tough to see the angle. Last time I called this, they went to the corner.
Yeah, so he pulled
Yeah.
it right down there to the 10 ball, like I kind of thought he was going to do. I think he wanted to come down a little farther, though.
This
Now,
is okay.
yeah, he's just got to put a lot of top right on it.
I mean, you just hit it in. Yeah, he opted for a little inside English, but I don't believe he needed it. I
Yeah,
mean,
well, if he didn't put the inside, then it fires the angle over to the 10.
He doesn't want to scratch, that's for sure.
Yeah. And
There we go.
all right, so let's take a look at the key shot that got him on the rack here. Transition over to it real quick.
Yeah, we're going to take a look at a replay here.
So this is a shot that kind of set this whole rack. Look at the speed he plays to get on his 5 ball. Really, really nice shot there.
He used all the pocket, but
Yeah.
he was rewarded. It was definitely the right shot. Look at this. Sneaks past the 7.
It
Perfect
was
shot on the 5.
beautiful.
So we're on
And-
a slight player break right now, so we'll pop around on some different views.
Oh, there's Bruce Almighty out there in the crowd. He's like the tallest guy. You can see him.
Yeah, he's like 8 feet tall.
Yeah, he's standing next to Mark. See Mark out there.
Yeah, we got Mark West out here.
Is Mark? I wonder how Mark's playing. I haven't checked in on him.
He won his first. No, he lost his match, and he's waiting for his next match. Because he got a bye in the losers bracket, he's got to wait till like 10 p.m. Not like being put on ice for 9 hours.
10 p.m. That's past my bedtime, but I think I'm going to be up past my bedtime tonight. I think I might hang out here.
Yeah, if you guys look around the room, you can see we got Mark West. Who else we got? We got Bruce Almighty. Who we got shooting over on table 2? We got Tom Falsnick. There goes Adam Putzlutz with his bright red case.
What else we got out there? Is Fedor Gorst still over there on the right side?
Yeah, it's
Shooting?
really cool that they're here.
I can't see. I don't know. Yeah, bring that up. So if you're not familiar, we got some really good, talented people here playing pool. Chris is trying to bring it up right now. There it is. Kristen Thack and Fedor Gorst.
Christina and Fedor.
Yeah,
Aren't they cute?
big fan of Fedor, man. That guy has an amazing stroke. Watching him, he gets so low on the ball. Like, you can even see it on the flyer. Look at him down on his shot. That's every single shot. And his eyes are right. I mean, the cue splits his eyeballs. Like, just really, his fundamentals are absolutely unreal.
So for those of you out there that are going to be arguing about dominant eye this and dominant eye that, most of the top pros, they're either in the middle or off center. Sometimes it's the inside eye. Just get a lesson, figure out what your position is,
Well,
and don't worry about it.
yeah, a lot of, when people will tell you it really matters what your dominant eye is. And, every player is different. So you got to
Right.
figure out what works for you.
Shout out to Gene Albright.
Do any of the current players have Fargo ratings? If so, what is the current player's Fargo? So, yes, both these players have we'll just say that they're high. WSPA does not use the Fargo rating system. They use the WSPA rating system, which is based off of league play.
700 plus.
Yeah, I know John's above 700. He's one of the few in the state, I think.
Gary might be a little under 700, but he's won enough tournaments or cashed in enough of the AA tournaments that they move him up to the Masters. So there's really no sandbagging. You seen that guy who's 400 playing in Bs winning every year? No, that doesn't happen. They have a committee of people that go through the list of players and decide, okay, this guy took first last year in B. We're going to move him to A. It doesn't matter what the Fargo rate is because it's slightly flawed in their eyes based on league play.
Oh, how'd he walk that one down the table? Pretty good, but did not get on his 2-ball, so he's chuckling about it. The guy hit it a little too far.
Yeah, he's not happy about that. Gary's not out. He is far from out. Got a legal hit, but John's going to be running up to this table.
Oh, yeah, he's got this table's pretty open here, and looks like an 8-10 combo for a little bit of an early match. So he's got the 2 all the way down, and he's got to get on the 4 here. So he's just got to follow this a little bit, or he could draw it back. I think he's going to follow just a little bit. Yeah, he follows just a little bit. Now he's got the 4 down in the corner, pop out for his 5, and he'll just have to touch the 5 in and leave it sit there for the 6.
Nope. He's not touching that.
No,
he
I'm saying
powered that. For the 6,
for the 5.
He's
going
to want an angle.
Yeah, a little bit, yeah, but
Yeah.
he's going to touch it right off the top rail, create a little bit of an angle, not much.
Yeah, this is real nice and
Yeah.
natural. If you look at the tangent line, you put just maybe a quarter tip of left on this, it's going to come straight back to the 7.
So the key thing here is 6 to the 7, but 7 to the 8-10, because I don't see a pocket for the 8 right now. So unless he busts this 8 out, is he going to push this 8 out? No, he missed the 8.
You know, I think you might have had some there.
Yeah.
He wanted to.
Yeah, he wanted to push that 8 down, kind of use it as a stopper. Now he's got a bank to 7 in the side. Ooh,
Maximum speed.
maximum effort. He fired that thing in there with authority.
That's how you bank on these valleys.
Yeah.
You know, he was trying to be respectable and not do the 8-10 combo, tried to break it out, but honestly, I think I would have just rolled down for the 7, done the same thing anyway.
Should we take another look at that tremendous break or that bank?
Just misses the breakout on the 8.
Yeah, you can see right there he kind of flailed his arms. He missed the 8. And then he says, I hate you, 7 ball. There's your home.
Banks it while standing up. Drills it.
Yeah, that was almost like a frustration bank shot.
Yeah.
But you know what? He got the win out of it, and he's 2 away from a state championship here. So hang on in there, folks. Yes, I'm pretty bad with the camera angles. All right, breaking almost straight at it, a little off to the right. Got him to open him up nicely, dropped the ball in the side pocket.
Lost the cue ball, but I do believe he has a decent shot on the 1.
Yeah. Ideally, you like to keep the cue ball in the center of the table, but you got to really control it for that.
Now, this is going to be a little tough if he decides to put inside English to hold the cue ball for the 2.
Yeah,
He doesn't want to run into the 6.
Yeah, he's on the 1, but the problem, like you said, he shoots the 1 in. That cue ball's getting away from him.
But you always risk when you try to do these long shots with lots of inside English, the ball will deflect and squirt.
Yeah, and any time you shoot any shot with inside English, you drastically decrease your chances of making a shot. Unless you know you're a master player like John. I mean, he understands how that ball is going to be deflecting. So here we
See
go.
what he does.
Here we go. Yeah, there's no way to. It's almost like he's got to find a way to come up and down, you know. But
Yeah.
there's so much traffic. It's like he's going to run into something.
He's pushing. He elects the push shot. So when you push out in 10 ball and in 9 ball, you're allowing the opponent to say, I'll take that shot or give it back. So he took, this is strategy right here. How many players in chat would just shoot this 1 ball? Because we didn't think that he'd push out. I had no idea he'd even think about that. So what he's doing is he's tying up a ball to prolong the game.
Yeah, he's keeping Gary from, finding a way to run out here. So even if Gary makes this 1 ball, finds a way to kick it in, because that's what actually happened the first game. John pushed on the very first shot that he had.
All right.
And, put Gary in trouble, but Gary found a way to kick the 1 actually in the same pocket he's at right now, I think. He kicked it in and then ran the table. But by John tying this 2-ball to the 4, makes a run out, very unlikely.
Good attempt. Really nothing lost by even giving him a shot. I may have given that back to John personally, but it's hard to give up an opportunity at this level. When you're at the table, you kind of like to stay at the table.
He's looking at the 10-ball here. Carry him off the 1, bank off the side rail, into the 10. 10-ball side pocket.
Get that replay button ready.
If he makes this shot, he's going for it. Okay, he was not going for the
Swing and
shot.
a miss.
Not going for the shot I was calling. I thought for a second he might have been.
Honestly, I don't know what he was doing there.
I think he was playing safe. He was trying to kind of back cut the 1
Oh,
down
yeah,
towards
okay.
the top of the table.
Come around, hide it behind the 6.
Yeah, get
Yeah,
the
okay.
cue ball at the bottom of the table.
See, now, I've played John quite a bit back in the day, and I don't want to shoot this. I know.
Shoot the shot.
I mean,
yeah.
he doesn't have a shot. Like, the 2's tied up.
He could play safe right here.
Yeah.
He can still play safe. You do a power draw, try and run into the 4-ball if you want.
No, you're not going to see that. Now, that's my line. I like the power draw. You know what they say? Draw for show, follow for the dough.
Okay, so I like the shot. 1-4-2 combo.
I think he's just going to tie it up. But the problem is if you do something like this, you might line them up.
We'll see. Yeah, he went for the combo. Yeah, now John's got a pretty good looking table now. So yeah, I think you were right, Chris. Probably should have just tried to tie it up.
So we got about 500 people in YouTube and Facebook land. If you're over on Facebook, please head over to our YouTube channel, Mad Apple Extreme, and subscribe. We'd love to get to 1,000 subscribers, and it's free. And every week we do a King of the Hill series with this level of pool on diamond tables with Simonis cloth in a, more controlled environment.
Well, we definitely got some more subscribers today. We are just a few away from 1,000 now. A little more than a few, but
I think it's a little tricky with the 4-ball still sitting there. I think John wants Gary to work this out and leave him an open table.
I think John wants to run the table when he gets back to it.
Yeah, you'd think that. But
Yeah.
a lot of good players will miss shots or maybe not give it the full effort when they know.
Yeah, the 4-ball, you're right, makes this a little tricky. But as long as he comes off this top rail here, gets over for his 3, takes it in the opposite corner, he's got a pretty good opportunity to get on his 4-ball. He's just got to come off this top rail, get underneath his 3-ball, just like that.
Perfect.
And now,
Oh, I thought it really died down there. I thought it was going to roll over.
yeah, he wanted that to roll about an inch more closer to the rail.
So now he's got to go full bar table aggressive play and bank
No,
the 4.
Yeah, he's got to bank it. Yeah, just stop it and bank it.
If he makes this 4, I think it's game over. Beautiful.
Nice shot on the 4. Might take a look at that shot again.
I mean, that is a key shot to this rack.
Yeah, well, this is pretty key here too. He's got to get from the 5 and nicely on the 6, without the 10 getting in the way. And he does.
I'm liking how Gary's playing now. He's rolling him into position. He's not overdoing it. Take what the table gives you.
Yeah, the rest of this rack is kind of laid out for him now. Once he made that four ball, like getting on that four ball was like the toughest part of the rack.
Right.
He did it. He did it right. I mean, he didn't want to take the bank shot. There's another way to get there, but he made it, and he's good.
Yeah, he used a little bit of inside English to keep it in line for the 8.
Just don't get hooked by the 10.
See, like I said, he's playing it simple now.
Yeah.
You know, I mean, another player might have gone top left all the way around the table, bottom. You know, he just said, I'm going to knock it in. 9 ball's right there.
Were you trying to play the 10 ball here in the side or in the corner?
Yeah, I'd go side.
Side?
I mean, it's a pretty easy, you know, I mean, easy in the booth sitting in a chair.
Very easy.
You know what? Either way, you roll short, you take it in the corner. You roll
Yeah.
too far, you take it in the side. You got 6 pockets.
Yeah, he just needed to make the 9 basically.
Right.
And he's going to be on the 10. 10 sitting in the middle of the table. Ain't really got to worry about it.
Ooh. He played the right side of that pocket.
Did it rattle in?
It went in. Let's just say that.
All right, let's take a look at the bank shot on that 4.
Yeah, right down the center. I mean, it was over. If he missed it, it was over. So he had to make this. You notice there's a change in play here with Gary. I'm telling you, he's shooting things a little more keep it simple.
Well, let's see if you're right. He's got a few games to catch up on. So we're back. Oh, it's a match. 6-4. Race to 8.
We got a match here, everyone.
Yep. So yeah, Gary wins. He wins this rack, and I mean that's as close as you can make a match.
Yeah.
So we're right back into it. Personally, I'd like to see it go hill just to build the suspense. Wait, we're saying Gary. Okay, yeah. So yeah, it's the 11th rack, so he's breaking odd. So we're still good.
Yep. Yep. Thanks to Sean there, getting us all confused. Who is that guy? Let's ban him. And you're welcome, Drift. Where's everybody from? Anybody coming to WSPA this weekend? I know we got team events starting today. 8-ball singles started today. A lot of events are starting Friday. We got the Olsons. We got Phil Moore.
Like how Chris knows every one of the players here. Seems like.
Yeah, everybody, you know, they're all walking around with Pabst Blue Ribbon cans. I definitely know them.
All right, so Gary electing to push there. So John deciding if he's going to give this shot back or see if he can play some type of safety here. I think there's plenty of safeties available here for him. None of them are easy.
Yeah, there's a lot of balls on the table, though, so he wants to hide behind some of them.
Ooh, cue ball bounced right off of the 8.
Team Gary, stand up and cheer. Another opportunity for Gary to bring it within 1. Beautiful.
Yeah, look at the speed.
No,
Yeah, he's on the wrong side of it, though. I
yeah,
think.
but that pocket's so big. He'll figure something out.
Well, yeah, he could draw this right in between the 8 and the 10 ball here, actually. Or he could push forward off the rail. I think he's going to push forward off the rail. I don't know. Is he jacked up right now? Okay, yeah, pushed forward off the rail. Got right on his 4. Nice shot there.
Yeah, now this is the key shot. The 7 ball's stopping him from doing that simple top left that we all love. So is he going to go bottom right? Or is he going to stun it back over? I mean, this is tough. The 8 ball is in the way of the stun. See right there where he's putting his cue. The 7 ball is in the way of the top left.
I just hit kind of top, a little bit of top, very little left, come off the top rail and float all the way down.
Take the 5 in the bottom right.
Yeah, 5 in the bottom right. Just got to be very cautious of that 6 ball and the scratch as well, because you're going to be drifting towards that angle.
I mean, you really got to blast it.
No, I don't think so. Let me see.
I mean, the rails aren't the most responsive. He's not straight in.
Yeah, so he's got some angle. I mean, he's got to put some English on it though. That's for sure.
Definitely going to be a great shot. See, I believe he's looking at the bottom right option there.
Yeah, pulling it 2 rails maybe or 1. Yeah,
and then just taking what the table gives you.
Yeah, he's drawing it. One, 2. Boom. Right there. Look at that shot.
It's fortunate he didn't scratch when he got perfect on the 5.
Yeah, key shot on the rack right there. I think that's going to allow him to get out here. Yeah, look at the rest of this rack is wide open for him. Nice little shot there. Confident stroke that was. Probably just play a stop shot, maybe pull it back a little bit here.
Or a lot of it.
Yeah, he definitely came back way more than he wanted to on that. But still okay. Might run into the 10 ball.
Hey, Ricky Poole. Yeah, this is the finals.
Yeah, finals for the Masters Division 10 ball, the WSPA. He's got to hit this one nice. Look at that shot. Ooh, that ball kind of rolled a little funny there.
Yeah, I feel like it evened out. Went a little left,
yeah,
a little right. Yeah, Drift. There's a ton of tournaments in Wisconsin. WSPA, BCA, ACS, WAMO. If you can get into a league, get sanctioned. Highly recommend coming out here and playing.
All right, that takes John to the hill. Let's look at this shot to get on his 5. 1, 2 rails, 3 rails, sitting right on his 5. Really pretty shot that opened up the rest of the rack for him. Take a look at it one more time. Had a pull back, come off the top, side, and bottom. So really 4 rails.
Yeah, you really cooked it. Worked out perfect. Yeah, Chris, all these tables are fitted with Ridgeback rails. Championship green cloth, I would assume.
Yeah, I believe that's the cloth that they're using.
Not as fast as the blue Simonis that we're used to playing on diamonds and whatnot, but, I mean, they're still very fast. The rails are very responsive. They still bank a little long, as most of you guys know.
All right, John Fields on the hill. Break opens up pretty good. 9 ball drops.
Oh, wow. That's it.
Wow. The 210 is just sitting pretty for him. I don't even know if they're going to let him shoot it.
Oh,
you got to shoot that shot.
Gary's not giving this up.
We'll get a replay for it, but what a break. Drops 2 balls and then gets the 210 combo. Not the way I don't think Gary wanted to get beat on the last match. All right, let's congratulating each other.
Yeah, great sportsmanship. Both players played a great match. Gary, you did a great job, man. 2nd place. John takes the tournament and the large side pot that Ray did not know about.
Take one last look at the game-winning shot, match-winning shot for our state championship in the Masters Division 10 ball. John Fields, congratulations. Awesome match, guys. Gary, congratulations to you. And folks, stick around. We're going to have more action here from Appleton, Wisconsin at the Expo Center right off College Avenue. Stay tuned, folks.
Don't forget, go over to YouTube and subscribe. It's free. You can hear the announcer, John Fields, standing there next to Robbie Schmidt. You got Gary, Mark Bell. Here's a good view of the whole Expo Center. Now, don't forget, you're going to want to subscribe to the YouTube and the Facebook channels. If we do have to stop the stream before the next match, you'll get notified when the streaming begins, and there's plenty of action left. Wanted to give a shout out to Wisconsin Billiards Hall of Fame, run by our very own John Kramer. Head on over to wibhof.org and sign up.
Yeah, I'm going to go take a break and run and get some food. All right. I guess I'll come over and step out of the booth and just hit around the two.
Hey, just a heads up, we're going to restart the stream, and we'll get some matches on 1 and 2, possibly team matches, as soon as we can. So remember, head over to YouTube and subscribe to Mad Apple Extreme so you get notifications. Same with Facebook. If you don't get those notifications, you don't know when we go live.